A lovely welcome to all of you today. Your day 12, week 2, 21 days of Sahaja Yoga meditation with us. I'm your host, Ari, from Auckland, New Zealand. A lovely welcome to everybody once again. It's interesting. Each day we are progressing. We are going step by step. We are going bit by bit and learning a lot of things. Exactly 1.5 weeks back, if you see, the first day you started, you learned the technique of raising your Kundalini, known as self-realization, the first step of coming into Sahaja Yoga. Then you learned about the 5 natural elements around you. And then you started using these 5 natural elements for cleaning yourself, cleaning your left and cleaning your right. This week, you're learning about your chakras. You're doing chakra-based and chakra-focused meditation. So it had been such a wonderful journey. We again thank you all for your full support, for your love, and for being with us consistently in this journey. It matters a lot to us. I mean, it means a lot. And before we proceed, let's take a few seconds just to introspect. You have come with us in this journey 1.5 weeks now. How do you feel now? Do you feel calm? I mean, much calmer than when you started? Do you feel settled? And do you feel that you are connected with a source of energy? Do you feel it in the form of vibrations on your hands or on the top of your head? If you miss your meditation a day, do you feel that you're lacking something? So just a soul searching, and have you been able to put meditation in your daily lifestyle? I mean, in your daily routine. So these are a few important questions, important for us, important for you, because every day we fall and we grow. But when we meditate, it gives us that extra edge to feel strong. It makes our backbone strong to fight against all these imbalances which we may absorb each day. So take your time, introspect. Maybe by the end of this session, you can do so. It's just a bit of soul searching. And before we proceed, just be aware that if you see on the screen, you are being recorded live and it's being live streamed on YouTube. So if you miss any session, just you can go to the website and see the recorded session of that day. And we really request that please keep your devices on silent mode to avoid any kind of distractions. Please mute your microphones. And just that we will keep our chat box disabled only when we meditate, only during that time. So if you have any questions, just feel free to put them in the chat box. After we finish our meditations, we will pick them up because we are having a session of interactions and Q&A after we finish the meditation. And we don't know if anybody of you is for the first time or the second time, or maybe who would like to brush up the knowledge starting from the very beginning. So that person, you may feel free to raise your hand or just write in the chat box. We have a dedicated team here. They will put you in a breakout room with this instructor. Thank you very much. Feel free to raise your hand. Thank you. And next slide, please. Will be very interesting to know what we are doing today. Friday, beautiful Friday evening. And today we will be doing knowledge sharing on our Nabhi chakra and void. But do you remember what we did yesterday? Yesterday we did a knowledge sharing on our second chakra called Swadhisthana chakra. The chakra which gives you the energy for creative thinking, for your intellectual perceptions, for developing beautiful imaginations. It's such an important chakra. It gives you the energy to think. We meditated on it yesterday. And today we jump on to the third chakra, the Nabhi chakra. Again, very important chakra. The Nabhi chakra, which gives you the energy to balance, to manage your family life, your relations, your parental roles, manage your finances, do the financial management, manages your careers, manages your jobs. So a perfect Nabhi chakra gives you a beautiful state of well-being, a tremendous amount of satisfaction, and void, that empty area. When the Kundalini passes through that empty area, you get a feeling of enlightenment. You feel like more knowledge, true knowledge. You feel the depth and you feel that gravity. So not taking much of time, I will leave it to the instructors to explain you more on these chakras. So let's have a catch up with the team whom we have today. Next slide, please. So as my co-host Jyoti is there with us every day. Jyoti, can you please come and show your lovely face on the screen?
Yep.
Hi, Jyoti, how are you?
Yeah, good. Thank you, Aarti. Hello, everyone. Good to see everyone.
Yeah, same here. And Jyoti is my co-host every day. You are seeing me and Jyoti every day, alternatively this whole week. And today, as instructors, we have Nishi. This is Nishi. Nishi, how are you doing today?
Awesome. How are you, Aarti?
Very nice. Very feeling great to see your smiling and bubbling face.
Likewise. Hi, Jyoti.
And we also have our another
Hi, Nishi.
Max. Team, please put Max on the screen, please. Oh, it's all right. It's all good. So it's all right. So hello to everyone. And now let's embark on this journey together with Nishi. So over to you, Nishi. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Aarti. Hello, everyone. I am Nishi, and I would be leading your tonight's session. And before we get started, and I'll do it together with Max, who will do a live demo of foot soaking, and we'll have guided meditation. But before we would get started, I would just like to introduce myself. So I started Sahaja Yoga in 1996 when I was an intern in my med school. And I got my self-realization around 7 p.m., 26th of February, 1996. Trust me, that day has changed my life. It was a wonderful experience. I love Sahaja Yoga. Sahaja Yoga is my passion. So just to give you a feel about Sahaja Yoga, it's the first time in the history of mankind, spirituality and science have come together amazingly beautifully. So enjoy this with me as I walk you through from the first chakra, the third chakra, which is the Nabhi chakra. And as Aarti said, this is the chakra of our very existence on this earth. So if you see there in the center, this is the navel, which is basically a solar plexus in your body around your spinal cord. And on your palms, if you see on the middle fingers, these are your Nabhi chakra. This is the kind of, representation on your central nervous system. Tonight, just feel this finger and try to understand what language is speaking to you. So this Nabhi chakra here, if you see in the center, on the left side and the right side, left side mainly is your graha, your family, your household. And on the right side is your finance. Being the solar plexus, it also covers different organs like liver, spleen, pancreas, intestine, stomach. All those organs also sit here. But again, we're not just this body. We are just not liver, spleen, and pancreas. We are so much more. We are emotions, we are relations. And this Nabhi chakra really caters to those. So what happens? This is your day 12 now. So you already know as the energy kundalini rises, it's like a golden rope. And in this rope, there are 1,000 strands. When you got your realization, maybe 5, 10, 15 got awakened, with time, 20, 30, 40, hundreds of strands would rise. Just imagine what potential, what capacity you will have. So the moment this energy rises and it nourishes your Nabhi chakra, what happens? It's a state of satisfaction. What you have materially, the people that surround you, you start to really enjoy that. It's basically art of enjoying your life right? And then if you really introspect and see, we have so many cravings and desires, which are really not required. Slowly, slowly, as you meditate and these energy strands really enlighten you from inside, all such cravings start to drop off your body. What does that mean? Just imagine all that cravings go off, all that you have materially and the relationship that surrounds you start to enhance. That's the manifestation of Sahaja Yoga, the moment it enlightens your Nabhi chakra. So very beautiful. Let's go on to the other one, which is very related, is the void. If we can change the slide, we can look at the void area. If you see that diagram there, void is the area around the Nabhi. This is called the ocean of illusion. Again, go back to your palms. It's all science here. So if you see, this area is the void on the left and right, and how beautifully is built with the alignment with spirituality here. If you see in the center, it's your central channel, right? And if you know by now, this is a parasympathetic nervous system. The thickest nerve in your body is the parasympathetic, and that's the vagus nerve. So if you see, I don't know how clearly you can see in the middle, the center line is straight, strong, and then it's within this void area is become dotted. Why so? Because the vagus nerve comes straight from up and down and it bifurcates. And this is the area of seeking. So the way humans seek food, right, from your stomach, this is the area where you seek your spirituality, your divinity, your God. So this seeking and craving for that gets fulfilled. Again, back to the moment the energy kundalini rises, it really activates this chakra. It really settles that in you. You start to get that awakening, that enlightenment, that area of your self-mastery. Just imagine the moment you start to feel the energy flow in your palms, you get to know what's your problem, which chakra is catching, and how you can correct it. You don't have to go and ask somebody, oh, what's wrong with me? Can somebody help me? You start to become your own master. That's the blessing of this beautiful energy kundalini. So if you look at the void again, these are 10 commandments, or you can say 10 valencies of a human being, which is righteousness. All the bad habits kind of that people have, right? Getting angry so fast, or saying bad words, or, thinking too much, or, being hurting others. So usually what we do is we have in the morning, we get up, we saw this magnet on our refrigerator, right? I will not speak lie. I will not shout. I will not say bad words. All that you say, I will not do. By end of the day, you've done it all. Super frustrating, because what you're trying to do is you're fighting mind with mind. You're not going anywhere. Really what happens is with the awakening of Kundalini inside of you, and when this energy comes and fulfills your void, it's an auto reflex and a byproduct of this meditation that all these so-called bad habits start to drop off. You will surprise yourself that within a week, 2, or a month, you will see, depending on the quality of your meditation, you will start seeing the difference. Oh, I have not used bad words for past 3 days. And not only you, your fellow people will start to see that changes in you. Sahaja Yoga is a life science. It has to manifest in you. It has to show results. So you will really see the beauty of it, right? So how to really clean this, how to really enhance this chakra. So the next, what I will walk you through is foot soaking. But before I say that, I would say, as these chakras are so in tune with this energy kundalini, the biggest piece that we have to understand is meditation. As we meditate, and as the strands of energy rise within us, 15, 20, hundreds of them, you will see the transformation happening. So meditation is the key. Now, to enhance the meditation, we can have different techniques. One of the biggest techniques that will really help these 2 chakras is water. And if you see, that whole void area is the ocean of illusion. And with that, we will go to the foot soaking. Before we start the foot soaking, I'd just like to say that on 26th of February, 1996, I got realization. That day, I did not know what foot soaking was. And the second day, which is 27th February, 1996, I started my foot soaking. And to date, I have never missed a foot soak. When I'm flying or it's a long journey in a flight, That's a different case. But even when I go to my medical conferences, I take my bucket in my luggage, in my suitcase. So you can imagine how much I value this technique of foot soaking. And I highly encourage you to value it too. It can really change your life. So with that, I would like to introduce you with Max. If you can really have Max come in, and we would start this. And I'll give you a minute to go and grab your foot soak bucket. So can we have Max on the main screen, please? Instead of the slide. Awesome. All right. Hello, Max. And as we prepare ourselves for meditation and foot soaking, we will start with Shri Mataji, and she is the catalyst to all this process. So let's light a nice candle in front of Shri Mataji, and Maxime will show. If you have a photograph of Shri Mataji, or if you have an altar for meditation, which is the best thing that you can do for yourself and your house, please light a candle in front of Shri Mataji. And this is basically, this candle, this fire is very, very auspicious and awakened as it sits in front of Shri Mataji, and it really cleans the atmosphere around you, giving you the right space to actually meditate. So once the candle is lit, we are ready for it. Let's see what we have in our station here. So we have a bucket where the water is ankle size. It is, again, to start with, if you don't know very well whether you are very left-sided or right-sided personality and don't get too much into it, get a very room temperature water to start with. Put some salt in it. Any salt will do. If you see, Maxime is using simple salt. It's a handful of salt, but he is just going to enjoy himself a lot of it. That's okay. And once that water is ready, you see next to Maxime is a clean jar of water with no salt. It's simple. And then we have an extra towel just to dry your feet. Excellent. Now let's prepare ourselves. So if you're ready with your buckets, let's do this. So first of all, we prepare ourselves for this state of meditation. So let's raise our energy and take bandhan, and let's follow how Maxime is doing if you are very new to it. We raise our energy along our spinal cord, straight up, and we tie one knot. This is your first channel up. Beautiful. Bring it down and go again 7 times up, and we tie 2 knots. 1 and 2. Beautiful. Bring it down again. And we take our 3rd channel up. We have 3 channels in our body. 1, 2, and 3. Once the energy is set here, what we're going to do is we are going to protect and open up our chakras. So from our left side, we take all the energy, spread it around. This is your first chakra at the base of the spine. Bring it back. The second is just below your navel, which is the 2nd chakra. 3rd is your navel, which we went through today. 4th is your heart chakra. 5th is your neck. Then 6 is your forehead. And 7 is the crown of the head. Very beautiful. Now take a moment to see the flow on both your palms. Now when you are sensitive and you know some sensation on your palm, let's use these vibrations. That's exactly what they're for. So left open, right towards the bucket of water. And what you're going to do is we do clockwise, and we humbly request this energy, Mother Energy, please vibrate this water. We have to activate this water so that it becomes sensitive enough to absorb the negativity from your lower 3 chakras especially. And you can feel on your left palm. The moment you feel cool, that means the water is ready. Let's do this. Now, we'll put both your feet into the water. Beautiful. Feel comfortable, open your palms. And again, you can close your eyes or you can open your eyes, depends on where you can station your attention. If you can close your eyes is also great. Let's go into the state of meditation. What I'm going to do with you today and tonight is I'll take you, it's a beautiful journey along your spinal cord. It's called guided meditation. So please keep your palms open. You can close your eyes. You don't have to move your hands at all today. Just let them rest on your lap. I will guide you through. each chakra. Take a moment, breathe in and out very comfortably. Steady your breath. Usually our inspiration is longer than expiration. And as we come into that beautiful state of meditation, both inspiration and expiration start to equal out. That's the best space to be. Settle yourself down. Now take all your attention to your base of the spine, which is your first chakra. At this level, it's only in the center. We're not going left or right, just along your spinal cord. The base of your spine, just very humbly say, Mother Energy, please make me a very wise person, a very pure person. Please give me the wisdom to understand how far to go with others. Wisdom in every aspect of my life. Now slowly raise your attention. Keep your attention inside, just below the navel. This is the area of your second chakra. At the second chakra, you can just say, Mother Energy, please bless me with divine creativity. At the same time, you can say, Mother Energy, please remove all the false knowledge that I have collected over the years in my seeking. Please let that false knowledge and understanding into this water and bless me with divine pure knowledge. Beautiful. Now slowly raise your attention to the Nabhi chakra that we touched today. That's your navel. At this area, let's humbly request this energy. Mother Energy, please nourish my Nabhi. Please give me the joy of what I have. What I don't have, I don't need. Please make me a satisfied person, a peaceful person. Now slowly take your attention in your void area, which I described today is the ocean of illusion, area around your navel. No movement of your hands, just be with me. It's all attention. In your attention, be at your void. And this area we can humbly pray, Mother Energy, please remove all the bad energies, all bad habits that I have developed over the years. It's not important what is right and wrong because all mental. Anything that is wrong in the divine laws, please remove it from my system. Please make me a righteous person. It's beautiful. Now slowly raise your attention a little higher along your spinal cord, and let's come at the level of our heart. It's between our lungs. In the center is the sternum bone. Bring your attention there. Keep your palms open as the vibrations are flowing. Bringing to your heart, let's ask very humbly, Mother Energy, please make me fearless. Please expand my heart so that I can love others unconditionally as they are. Help me remove all the boundaries of expectations around them. Please broaden the space in my heart so I can love others as I love myself. At the center, we can ask Mother Energy, please make me a very joyous person and a very joy-giving person. It's beautiful. And slowly raise our attention to our neck. This is the 5th chakra. And at this chakra, at this level, let's humbly request, Mother Energy, may my voice, my speech never hurt anyone. Please make me a diplomatic person, a loving person, a very sweet person. You can also say, at this level, Mother Energy, please let me not hide behind my guilt. Give me the courage to face it and work it out. I'm not guilty at all. And with that, you will actually start feeling more flow on your palms as the flow starts from here. Be sensitive towards the flow on your palm. Beautiful. Let's again take attention a little higher to the 6th chakra, which is your forehead. At this level, let's just forgive everyone. If you or I can make mistakes, so can others. Why not forgive them? Just let it go. I forgive everyone, including myself. You should be the most easy thing to do. Just let go. Excellent. Now let's take our attention a little higher. This is the suprememost area. This is the limbic area in your brain. Let's take the attention just above your head, not at the head, just above your head. This is the most powerful chakra. And this is the chakra where we can touch a state called torsion area, which exactly is the meaning of meditation. A space where there's no past, there's no future. There's no you, there's no others. It's just silence. Let's station our attention at this place in complete silence. Just like a picture, no movement at all. Now slowly bend down your head in full humility and take your right hand on the top of your head and don't touch it. Try to feel a cool or warm coming from within you. In this state, try also to feel if there are change in temperature between your head and your palm and if it is warm. If from the right it is warm, please let go. You have made mistakes, others can also make it. So what's a big deal? Just let it go and say, I forgive everyone. It's a perfect opportunity and a moment to just let it go and say, I forgive everyone. And you see it become much lighter. Why this headache? I forgive everyone. Very simple. Awesome. Bring your right down. Let's take the left up. And try to feel with the left a cool or a warm coming from inside. And if you feel the change in temperature between your head and your palm is warmer, you have to let it go for yourself. Hiding behind guilt is no good at all. Just say, I forgive myself. Just forgive yourself. And start to feel a little cooler or lighter. One life to live. Don't let it just go waste in these silly things or not forgiving because you don't do anything anyways. So why not enjoy it? Very nice. Bring your hand down, slowly open your eyes. Try to feel both the flow on your palms. And let's wrap it up. Let's first rinse our feet. You can see how Maxim is, and you don't have to see your water. He's just rinsing his feet. Try not to look into the bucket as not full of all the negative things that we have thrown out. And let's collectively raise our energy and take Bandhan. Again, you can look at Maxim, how he's doing. In the center, we take a right, we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we tie 1 knot, bring it down. Again, we raise energy 7 times up and tie 2 knots, the second channel. And then we raise it up again. 7 times, 1, 2, 3 knots on the third channel. Lovely. And let's take the protection. First chakra, cover it back. Second, back. Third is your navel, back. Fourth is your heart, back. Fifth is your neck, back. 7 is your forehead, back. 6 is your forehead. 7 is the crown of your head. Beautiful. Let's bring both the hands together and we humbly thank this energy for giving us the state and this beautiful knowledge. With that, now we're going to watch Shri Mataji directly listen about Nabhi and Void from her. She is the one who has blessed us with such beautiful knowledge and such level of joy. So when we watched her, please don't close your eyes. She's talking to you. So keep your eyes closed, please your eyes open. Try to absorb what she is watching. And once we are in this state, continuing the state of meditation, this lecture will be followed by music and we will meditate and continue this state. So thank you very much, everyone. We will start the video now.
So in Sahaja Yoga, an artist who is struggling today may become a great artist tomorrow. But still I would say these are temptations. You'll become a great artist, you start earning more money, this, that. But that's not the one you have to really be satisfied with. You will never be satisfied with that. So you move to the third center, which we call as the Nabhi Chakra. This center is, on one side, is made of water, another side with fire. Around it are our 10 valencies, which we can call as our innate religion within ourselves. Now this Nabhi itself, or we can call the solar plexus, or we can say the navel chakra, gives us, as soon as the Kundalini rises, she awakens this, and the light, when it spreads, you become religious. I don't have to tell you anything. You just become. I don't have to say that you don't take drugs. You just don't take it. Overnight, I have seen people have given up drugs. Overnight alcoholism, overnight everything. And they enjoy their virtues. That's the best part of it. Some people think, oh, then what is the fun? What is this that you take something in the pub and next day you have hangover? Here you take something and next day you are much better off. It never comes down. It never gives you a reaction. It's not artificial. It's not intoxicating. It is from your nerves. It's bubbling out. So this is the center which is very important in us, because most of us have a problem with this center. And here we have a capacity by this center that we enjoy our generosity. Now all matter, whatever it is, we are materialistic, is a good idea to be materialistic. But the matter is, the aesthetics of matters are that you can give it to others, suggesting you are loving it. I think that's the only thing a matter can do. And in a very special way you can express that love. For example, somebody likes a particular thing, you go all the way to get it, and give that small thing, very small thing, to the person, and the joy, not out of the money that you have spent, but the feelings you have expressed of knowing what that person would love. And this kind of a depth develops within you such lovable, beautiful society you enter into. And you don't need anything because everybody is looking after your needs. Now I have told them I love flowers because I don't take anything else. So you must see whenever I come, my house is so filled with flowers that my husband was saying, let us go live in the garden and let the flowers be here. So, you see, the joy of giving comes from this center. And whatever you eat, whatever you have to eat, whatever is good for you, you eat. You don't have to bother as to what to eat, what not to eat. You just eat whatever is good for you, benevolent for you. You become so wise. And also you please others. You don't displease others by saying, this is bad food, I want that. I want goes away. What do you want? So like you would say, a candle which is not enlightened is waiting to be enlightened, is asking for the light. I want light. But once it is enlightened, it gives light to others automatically. Supposed to be. In the same way, you also start giving your light, your love, your joy to others. Automatically. I don't have to tell you. Nobody has to go through any 10 commandments anymore. Those days are gone. Now automatically you become like that. Very beautiful people, very affectionate and glorious, I should say. If you see the glow on the face of Sahaja Yogis, the face itself is radiant. Many people drop out their 10 years to 20 years in their age, and they are so enthusiastic, never get tired, especially in England. But the surrounding portion of that, which is the void, is the best which is affected by your awakening. That you become the virtue itself. Nobody has to tell you that you be virtuous. When you are awakened, you become a virtuous personality. You enjoy your virtues. You enjoy being good. You enjoy being nice. You really enjoy it. And that enjoyment comes to you as a blessing because the virtue itself is so strengthening, so powerful, that anyone who is harmed or troubled or tortured or put down, you stand up. You are not afraid of anyone. You are not afraid of any one of them. Now about these people who have been troubling you as fake gurus, I told about them in 1970. I am just a lady. And single-handed I told them who these people are, how they are going to loot you and what they are going to do. But in this country nobody can think of one genuine person who could be really genuine. It was the problem that time. But with this awakening within you of the virtuous nature, you just know what is virtue and what is not virtue. I don't have to tell. I don't say don't do this and don't do that. I never say that. It just happens. Because when the virtue starts developing, the vibrations improve and you feel extremely joyous. We have lost our virtues because there is no joy out of it. No reward. If somebody is honest, he has to suffer. If somebody is good, he has to suffer. If somebody is kind, he thinks he has to suffer. But after getting realization, you are rewarded for your virtues. You are amazed how you are paid for it. That I thought, how are they going to be all right? But today I find them as great friends and very great yogis. So this is the center where your religion is awakened. And what is a religion? Word comes from religo. In Sanskrit it means dharma. Dhara iti sa dharma. The sustenance, your valency is your religion. As every atom, carbon has 4 valencies, and in the same way you have 10 valencies. These are the 10 commandments that were told to you. And you become that. You just become. I don't have to tell you as commandments, but they become your beautiful ornaments within yourself. This happens automatically. So spontaneously you become that. A bishop came to see me the other day. He is a relation of my brother. He came to see me and he was rather adamant and little angry when he came to see me because he thought, why am I trying to do this kind of thing? But when he saw the Sahaja Yoga, he said, I'm amazed, I've been giving lectures in the church for years together, but I could not achieve anything. How have you transformed these people? The drug addicts have suddenly become such good people that they have given up drugs. Alcoholics have given up alcohols. How is it without telling them anything? I said, everything is within them. As soon as the light comes, you can see everything. You know that this is on your way, this is against your progress, this is anti-light, you just give up. Only thing, you have to have the light within you. So, he himself was surprised at this, and then he said, really, that should be done, is to transform them. But I said, you do not transform them by giving them big sermons. You transform them by giving them the real second birth, real baptism. And I must say that Calvinists, of all the persons Calvinists in Geneva, have accepted me. And they think that this is the only way they can transform people. You will be amazed, the Calvinists of all the persons who are such, I should say, one-sided people, they have accepted to see the result of everybody who is an open-minded person, who thinks for the good of others and not for money making and for his selfish ends, will see one day that this is the way it has to be. God has given us this power. We have got a spirit within us. We should try to awaken that, and we should accept it, not because
So we'll just remain in meditation. And we'll play a soft music and we can meditate with that.
Please remain in this state and enjoy the flow of vibrations for a few minutes. We may like to introspect. How are we feeling after this meditation? Most of us might be feeling the flow of energy on our palms, on the top of our heads. Don't worry about any sensations on your fingertips. This is just that our motherly energy Kundalini is clearing out the imbalances on that particular chakra on which you feel the sensation. We might be having heaviness on the left hand or on the right hand. It's just a part of the process of balancing. The most important thing is that, are we able to achieve that peace? Are we able to achieve that silence? Through this session, through this meditation. Today, through the focus on the Nabhi and the Void. I must be experiencing a feeling of enlightenment, a feeling of faith in the power of this cosmic energy, which can help me to find answer to all my problems, which can help me to differentiate what is right and what is wrong, what is the truth and what is the illusion. Because true knowledge, it leads to self-reliance and self-respect. Thank you very much, audience. Thank you for meditating with us and being in this state. I give the floor over to my co-host, Jyoti. Thank you, Jyoti.
Thank you, Auntie. Right. Thank you for being with us, and you can get more information from www.freemeditation.com.au/May 2022. And please keep connected on WhatsApp group. Our email is 21daysmay2022@gmail.com. And tomorrow's agenda, it's about knowledge sharing on our fourth chakra, our heart chakra, right? And thank you for meditating with us today. And you can go to our website if you need to for our resources, a YouTube recording of today and the other days. And now it's a question and answer session. So before you go off to have your dinner or lunch or breakfast, unmute yourself and give us some feedback.
Thank you, Jyoti. Thank you to the whole team, and maybe request the whole team to just show their lovely faces. Nishi, Max, and everybody from the back end. Thank you. Thank you, Max.
Thank you. Yeah, so I got one question, I think, over the YouTube, and question goes regarding Swadhisthana chakra. I think they're asking from the yesterday session. How will a person know which organ in the Swadhisthana needs an attention? How can we differentiate? How can we give attention to only one organ like spleen, pancreas, or kidney? Especially we got kidneys on both sides. And do we do water treatment for right side and candle for the left side? Especially I think they're asking about kidney. So to answer that question, I will start my video. Yeah, just a quick answer to that session question is that we don't really need to worry about paying attention to a particular organ as such, because as long as we pay attention to a chakra, that's more than enough. It will take care of itself with other organs. But yeah, if you particularly know, you have been to a doctor and you got to know that yeah, particular organ has an issue, then you can put an attention on that organ. But the idea here is whenever we are talking about attention, we are talking about remaining in thoughtless awareness and just watching that condition, whatever it is. So that's what witnessing that particular center and not reacting to it or not reacting to what's happening there on that particular organ or the chakra. So that's what it means. And when you try that exercise, you will see that watching in thoughtless awareness allows Kundalini to do her magic. And through that magic, then we can experience the change or the transformation in that center. So that's what we need to do. We need not worry about a particular organ as such. And the follow-up question was, do we do a water for right and candle for the left kidney? I mean, I think that's what the question was. Probably the answer is no, it's not like that. But in general, right, if we have left side problem, we do a candle, use the fire element, put our left hand towards the fire, right hand on the ground. And if we have a right side problem, then we use cool water and do the footsoak with it, or put the left hand to the sky, right hand, on the lap. Yeah. So we learned that technique. We can try that technique. There's one more question regarding Nabhi for today. Why don't we, how will we, I mean, anyway, I don't know. I think what are the 10 commandments in the talk? That's the question talking about. I am not sure if all of us has got the question, but 10 commandment is something that when Moses, was around the human beings, and he kind of set some rules, for humanity to follow, as like do not steal, do not look at someone else's, wife, this like moral values and all that, right? So he tried to put those values. That's what Shri Mataji is talking about, 10 commandments. So, and the idea behind those 10 rules was so that we can live with each other harmoniously without conflicts. Yeah. So stealing, like having dirty eyes towards other women. Yeah. Those are the issues that usually cause conflicts, and then we have problems with it. I mean, that is on the very gross level, but on the subconscious or on our subtle level, those things impact our energy centers and they obstruct the flow of kundalini movement. Yeah. And that's why those things are not to be done. But yeah, well, if you are not self-realized, at least it will make you a rational sense that why we should not steal someone's money. Yeah. But on a subtle level, when you you realize that stealing money has impact on my Nabhi chakra. So I shouldn't be actually stealing, because once my Nabhi chakra is looked after very well, I will anyway, be looked after. My well-being will be there. I will have enough money to take care of my needs, and with whatever I get, I'll be a very satisfied person. So otherwise you get millions of dollars and yet you can be, unsatisfied person in the life. So satisfaction is not in how much money you have, but rather how you look at what you got, and what you do with it. So I think I'll just stop there with that question and let others ask more questions, and we can have other panelists to,
Shri Mataji.
Yeah. Yes, Sarvana.
Yeah, on the first question about putting attention on the particular chakra or the organ.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, like we have to understand in the first step, when you are taking the self-realization, your kundalini clears off the physical as well as the the chakra blocks and rises and comes to the fontanel bone area in a very small level, very, very micro level. So once that process starts, from then and there itself, Kundalini mother understands the issues in the energy levels of the each organ and each plexus, that is the energy centers, that is the chakras. So automatically what happens whenever we meditate for few minutes after the first self-realization, 5-10 minutes, the Kundalini works on the organs as well as the chakras. In particular, it takes some more time on particular chakras, and sometimes it takes less time in particular chakras or organs or whatever it is. This is how it works. And exactly what happens is that Kundalini only prepares us in the womb of the mother when we are in 2.5 months to 3 months old. So once the human being is out of the womb of the mother and grown, and there is a lot of fault. So in software, your testing software, like to default all the faults. Likewise, Kundalini, once it is dormant and it is risen, and it will default all the faults, and it will automatically, spontaneously, when we are meditating daily 5-10 minutes, the organs are taken care, and there is no special attention needed for any particular organ or to give vibrations. And once I had come across Shri Mataji's mention on this meta-modern world, where our attention should be is that it should not be on the problem. We should stay always on Sahasrara Chakra. And Shri Mataji very clearly has given an answer to it, that in this Gor Kali Yuga, this meta-modern times, Sahasrara Chakra is the only weapon which will clear all the issues of the humanity, all the issues of the individual human being, or any particular city or state, country, or financial issues, whatever it is, whatever you say in this world, any issues are concerned with the peace and harmony of the humanity, or the peace and harmony of the entire world.
Yeah.
The attention should be always on Sahasrara. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So there is no need of giving a special attention. instead of that, also at a rational level, I do agree that still we are not fully evolved or developed, and still we are growing day by day. Everyone for that matter, all the Sahaja Yogis across the globe. So we can give vibrations to the particular chakra, keeping our attention on Sahasrara. And first and foremost thing is that without our attention on Sahasrara, if you are trying to work out on particular chakras, it will be very, very difficult, or it will be slightly difficult. I can put it in a very simple way also. So this is how we have to, work on chakras. Always our attention on Sahasrara, nothing else. Any issue happens, and when we are in Sahasrara chakra, when we maintain the silence, automatically the Kundalini mother, that we come to the state of surrender, that is Islam. When we are in silent in Sahasrara chakra, automatically all your issues, all your problems are taken care. And whatever you do, the techniques the given in Sahaja Yoga will automatically work. Thanks a lot.
Cool. Thank you, Sarvana, for adding on to that. As you rightly said, we need to be in Sahasrara and last chakra where we feel Kundalini and, let Kundalini work it out rather than we trying to, worry about it. Yeah. So thank you.
And excuse me, I would like to thank you all, because this is the first time I saw the real thing of the footsoak. So thank you very much, especially for the massing. Thank you.
Okay, nice, Vinny. How is it going for you, Vinny? I remember you've been on the session quite regularly.
Yes, I feel so good, and I really appreciate you all's effort. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome, Vinny.
Thanks.
We take all the pleasure, by the way. Vinny, and do you have any questions as such regards to your experience or anything that you would like to ask? Vinny, you're on mute in case.
Yeah, it's okay, no problem. Because right. I also joined the other group meditation. Thank you very much.
Oh, very nice, very nice. I remember in the beginning, Rinku, you asked to be into a breakout room. So if you still wanting, I can do that. You and Sobik and Noel, yeah. If you do, you want that, Rinku? You can raise your hand. Is she there?
Yeah, I can't see Rinku here.
Oh, okay. She probably dropped off. Okay. All right. No worries. Anyone else? We got Paranjyoti. Are you still there?
No, Paranjyoti is not there.
Okay. Yeah. His sister is there. I think Raj Kumari. She has been meditating for a while, and yeah, she introduced him as well. So we're just wondering if you got. All right. I think pretty much it. Then I think we can wrap up. Carol has a question. Yes, Carol, please. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Hello, and I'm in the UK, and I just wish to say that every day is bringing me more peacefulness, and I think I got my realization many years ago, but I had lost contact with my practice, and so since January, I think Mataji found me again. and this has just been transforming my life in ways that I can't really express, but I just feel really grateful and thankful for since I've come back into the collective, and just wonderful.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Carol.
Great to hear that.
Yeah.
It is encouraging, actually. Awesome. All right. We have anyone who got questions, or we can wrap up for the day otherwise, and see you tomorrow again. Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah, cool. I'll stop.
Thank you very much.